Sailing, sailing over the ocean, sailing, sailing over the sea, sailing, sailing over the water, sail back home to me. Good morning, everyone. Kanga and I welcome you to our Family Goose Teaser session number 13. So welcome again, everyone that has come to visit. We have our little mini session ready to go today, and we have called you to the group with our transition song, and now we're going to say good morning to everyone. So good morning, hello, and let us say good morning together. Good morning, Earth. Good morning, sky. Good morning, bees and the birds that fly. Good morning, trees and flowers too. Good morning to me and good morning to you. Good morning, everyone. So Kanga's going to say a little hello to everyone. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Then I'm going to turn Kanga around and put him as I would have him when I encourage you to do these songs with your little ones. So welcome. We are coming to you today from Jar Jar Wurrung country, our little place in our little hill in our little corner of country, and we are going to launch into our songs for the day. The first one that we are going to do, all of these except for I think one we have done, so they don't require much explanation because I did all the explanation and talking back in sessions 1 to 10. So if you're new, please go back and watch those. Otherwise, this might be a little fast and a little lacking in explanation. So the first one we're going to do is our version of Frerashaka. We're actually going to do two versions of Frerashaka today. I'm not sure if you're like me, but I'm actually terrible at remembering rhythms, or sometimes I mix one rhythm up with another song, or maybe the song I've done before. People that facilitate with me would certainly tell you that I do that, but that's okay. But sometimes it helps me if I do want to remember something to remember where the original song came from. So the next two we're going to do are based on the rhythm of Frerashaka. So the first one we're going to do is Roly-Poly. And Roly-Poly is a really great one to warm up our hands. So we're going to do that first. And really good for teaching some opposites. So here we go. Are you ready, Kanga? Okay. Roly-poly, roly-poly, up, 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 up. Roly, roly-poly, roly, roly-poly, down, down, down. Down, 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 roly-poly, roly-poly, out, 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 roly-roly-poly, roly-roly-poly, in, 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 roly-poly, roly-poly, fast, 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 roly, roly-poly, roly, roly-poly, slow, 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 slow. There you go. So while I'm doing the songs, I'm often looking at the screen because I'm hoping that means I'm looking at you out there who are listening. But if it was just me and Kanga, I would actually be looking at Kanga and really doing some really great eye contact. And as I've explained before, different children have different levels of eye contact, but you would know your child best and what's comfortable for them. So we're going to do Tops and Bottoms now, which is our hand washing song to Frerashaka. All right, so let's get our hands ready. And usually in the group, I say to everyone out there, what type of soap do you use? Do you use a soap bar that you pick it up and rub it in your hands? Or do you have soap that you push down and it squirts onto your hands? What colour soap do you have? And what does your soap smell like? Or what do you wish your soap smelled like? And sometimes when we ask that in the group, we get some marvellous answers. We have children that want apple soap or lemon soap or bubblegum soap or lots and lots of different things. So it can be a really fun one to play with as well. But we're going to get our hands ready and we are going to wash our hands. And singing this is the correct link for the hand washing recommendations that we have to follow at the moment and should follow anyway. So here we go. So we have wet our hands and we have put some soap on, or we've got our bar and put our soap on, and now we're going to rub them all together and get that soap working. So here we go. Tops and bottoms, tops and bottoms, in between, rub them, rub them, rub them, rub them, rub them, rub them, rinse them clean. Now they're clean. There you go. Let's do that one more time, Kanga. Tops and bottoms, tops and bottoms, in between, rub them, rub them, rub them, rub them, rub them, rub them, rinse them clean. Now they're clean. Nice, fresh, washed hands. That smell very lovely. All right. So there are two versions of Frerashaka that we're doing today. And the next one we're going to do is a lap bounce that we've learned before. And this is Little Red Wagon. We're going to do our 3 verses to this. Our red wagon, our black pram, and our green bicycle. But if you have a different coloured pram or a wagon or a bicycle and you want to change it or you want to add something in, that's fantastic. I really encourage you to do that. But we'll do the 3 ones that we've done before. So here we go. Bouncing appropriately to your age of your child, of course. Bouncing up and down in my little red wagon, bouncing up and down in my little red wagon, bouncing up and down in my little red wagon, won't you be my friend? Bouncing up and down in my little black pram, bouncing up and down in my little black pram, bouncing up and down in my little black pram, won't you be my friend? Bouncing up and down on my little green bicycle, bouncing up and down on my little green bicycle, bouncing up and down on my little green bicycle, won't you be my friend? There you go. The original version of that song, instead of won't you be my friend, is won't you be my darling. So if you want to use that instead, that's fine. But sometimes I like to change it to add in some new vocabulary, or change it to maybe we've got another song that has that word in it, or make it a little bit more relevant to the community that we live in, or the country that we live in. So, but yeah, if you want to use won't you be my darling, that's lovely as well. So the next one that we are going to do is a story, and I haven't taught you this story before, I don't think. This is a story I've made up to tell a story. It's sort of like a spoken word song, but we will call it a story. It's got some percussion in it, and it's about a lyrebird. And yeah, I really like this one, so I thought I'd introduce you to it. So this is the part that I would say is our story time, and it's a story time with spoken word, with a bit of rhythm in it. So it goes like this. It's called a lyrebird. A lyrebird up in a tree, who likes to sing and dance with me. We sang high, we sang low, we sang fast, we sang slow. There you go. So I think that the lyrebird is a particularly wonderful animal, a wonderful bird of Australia. So I made that little spoken song story up. So we'll just do it one more time, seeing I haven't introduced you to it before. It's called A Lyrebird, and here we go. A lyrebird up in a tree, who liked to sing and dance with me. We sang high, we sang low, we sang fast, we sang slow. And you can change that however you want, but that's a little song that I made up about the marvellous lyrebird. So I hope you like it. So last but not least, we are going to sing a lullaby before we say goodbye. And that lullaby is a song from the Yorta Yorta language, which they think comes not too far from where we are in Victoria, the northern parts of Victoria. And we don't know the exact interpretation of this song, but we do think it's about shooing a goanna away from a baby. So in parts of it, when we do it in the group, I get the children to act out the actions of a goanna if they're older. But if they're younger, it's just a beautiful song to sing to children. And just because the words won't be understood by most people out there, it does not make it a beautiful song. And when I have sung this to children, the effect it has on them has always surprised me. It's sort of like a quiet silence in the room because it's something new, and they're listening to different sounds and they don't know what it means, but it's very, very intriguing to children, I have found anyway. So I'm going to sing it as a lullaby before we say goodbye. Here we go. Inane kapuana, inane kapuana, ula, 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 ippie. Guana, 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 choo. Guana, 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 choo. Inane kapuana, inane kapuana, ula, 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 ippie. Guana, 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 choo. Guana, 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 choo. There you go. A bit croaky today, but that doesn't matter. And as I've said many times before, it doesn't matter how you sound. The best voices for your child or children to hear are the voices that are all around them, because that is how they learn language, and that is how they start to interpret the world through not only seeing you and interacting with you, but hearing the way that your voice changes and alters and lifts and falls and all those different things. So you singing that song is way better than them listening to me singing that song. So I encourage you to embrace the sounds that you make and the songs that you sing, no matter how they sound. I am certainly not that great a singer. I would certainly say I'm pretty low on the scale of being able to hold a tune, but that is okay, and kids still seem to enjoy it. So before we go, we'll say goodbye together, and then we will wave our goodbyes when we finish. So goodbye earth, goodbye sky, goodbye bees and the birds that fly, goodbye trees and flowers too. Goodbye to me, and goodbye to you. Bye everyone, and we'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye from me, and Kaka.